The Dimapur Municipal Council Sanitation Department, led by Councillor Achum and Zanbeni, has taken the initiative to clear garbage on National Highway 36 (NH36), despite the area not being designated for garbage dumping. The Third Northeast Cricket Development Council (NECDC) Senior Men's Interstate Friendship Tournament 2025 concluded at the Nagaland Cricket Stadium, Sovima, on May 15, with Meghalaya emerging as the champions. The Lotha Hoho convened a consultative meeting on May 15 at the Merapadni Village Council Hall to discuss the Nagaland Foothill Road alignment within Wokha district. The Dimapur District Planning and Development Board (DPDB) meeting, initially scheduled for May, has been rescheduled to May 26, 2025 at 11 a.m. in the DC Conference Hall, Dimapur. The 75th Naga Plebiscite Day was celebrated on May 16, 2025 at Kohima Local Ground, organized by the Planning and Coordination Committee and the Naga Plebiscite Commission. Hello viewers, you are watching Nltv English Prime Time. This is Shamita Singha. Here is the news in details. The Dimapur Municipal Council Sanitation Department, led by Councillor Achum and Zanbeni, has taken the initiative to clear garbage on National Highway 36, despite the area not being designated for garbage dumping. The DMC ensures regular cleanups, reportedly clearing the garbage 2 to 3 times. This effort is part of the Council's broader initiative to transform Dimapur into a cleaner and greener city, under the Cleaner, Greener and a Healthy Dimapur with Community Participation initiative. The DMC has implemented various waste management projects, including the Garbage to Gold program, which aims to turn kitchen waste into fertilizers. The Council has also partnered with organizations to promote waste segregation and recycling. We have a detailed report with our reporter Niboli. Let's have a look. The Third Northeast Cricket Development Council (NECDC) Senior Men's Interstate Friendship Tournament 2025 concluded at the Nagaland Cricket Stadium, Sovima, on May 15, with Meghalaya emerging as the champions. Meghalaya upset the hosts and two-time winners Nagaland by 110 runs, winning the trophy and a cash prize of Rs 2 lakhs. The Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nltv, and convener of NECDC was the special guest at the closing ceremony. Meghalaya's team put up a sterling performance, with Abhishek being named player of the final and Arpit winning Best Batter and Wicketkeeper awards. We have a detailed report with our reporter Niboli. Let's have a look.
It is my privilege to be with you this evening in the closing and prize distribution ceremony of the third NECDC Senior Men's Interstate Friendship Tournament 2025. I congratulate the winner, the champion trophy won by the Meghalaya team. I had just seen a few minutes of the game, but when I look at the score while entering, it was known that you are a better player, and I'm convinced that you will win. My heartiest congratulations to you. The runners-up, Nagaland team, you have won last 2 games as champion, 2 times, twice. So, maybe some complacent and you need a wake-up call. And I hope you will do better in times to come. And all the participation states from Manipur, Sikkim, and also Arunachal, Mizoram. Well, everybody cannot become the champion, but your participation and showing your solidarity to our hard-earned platform of NECDC. And I appreciate and I must congratulate all of you for coming to participate. Meanwhile, I also extend my congratulations to the Nagaland Cricket Association for hosting this NECDC third Friendship Tournament 2025. Well, if we want to talk about the genesis and the purposes of coming together and forming the NECDC, is a long story. Naba had said something, Abu had said more things, but I feel that those grievances are over. And yes, we came through a hard time, a difficult time, a lot of hardship, struggle, and sacrifices, and also embarrassment, humiliation. But that has not destroyed us, but that has made us more united, more resilient. It is my privilege.
The Lotha Hoho convened a consultative meeting on May 15 at Merapani Village Council Hall to discuss the Nagaland Foothill Road alignment within Wokha district. Chairman E.R. Ovung reaffirmed the Hoho's stance on maintaining the original alignment, as outlined in its June 4, 2024 letter to the Chief Engineer of Roads and Bridges. The meeting, attended by representatives from the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee, Lotha Eloi Hoho, and Marajo Village Councils, concluded with a resolution rejecting any realignment, warning that failure to comply could lead to democratic agitation or a halt in construction. The Hoho expressed support for the Lotha Lower Range Organization's press statement advocating adherence to the original alignment and acknowledged concerns from 22 aggrieved villagers from Changpang and Bhandari circles.
And we are so grateful to the Lotha Hoho for organizing this program. And in fact, the Nagaland Foothill Road Coordination Committee have been championing and advocating for the connectivity road since 2013. And alignment was already done since 2013, although there may be some small variation need-based. But as far as Wokha district Bhakti division is concerned, we will abide the original, alignment with slight modification in Chambang area due to the credence. So again, we are so grateful to the Lotha Hoho for supporting that cause and also the agri villages from the Chambang area. And in fact, it is not wise to deviate from 2013 resolution, which was endorsed by the Nagaland tribe. Now we have 15 Nagaland tribes associated with the anniversary session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have the 22 villages, aggrieved 22 villages within the Jampang and Bhandari circle. So kindly share your thoughts and how this association was formed with the interest of the the connectivity, road connectivity. Kindly share your thoughts.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nltv, for giving me this opportunity to raise the issue on behalf of the aggrieved 22 villages on the Jambang and Bhandari circle. So আমি ক'বলৈ মন থকা দলে এগ্ৰিভ দিছ 40 road Chambang and Bhandari circle dole ekta issue la ni mede realignment form hua laga se itin mede lotha hokan ki ami an on behalf of aggrieved thanks dia se takan ba invite kori gena edu deliberate kori gena amela bhapna hisab te du solution do anibo pari ase etia tak itin mede amela stand ase edu akebra 28 April last month one is na Geolipi 40 road le Jambang also renewed so tate pore jabo lage koina amian tate very reaffirm kori ase.
So, what about the Lotawo statement? So, the Lotawo, they have the meeting right now. So, what was the statement from the Lotawo? Are they supporting your team?
Yeah, Lotha and this resolution and resolution on 24th June 24 and this the demand from our Agri society, Agri section party. We are on the same boat. Yeah, so because of that, we are very much happy.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
The 75th Naga Plebiscite Day was celebrated on May 16, 2025 at Kohima Local Ground, organized by the Planning and Coordination Committee and the Naga Plebiscite Commission. The event marked the historic vote of 1951, where 99.9% of Nagas chose independence under the leadership of A.Z. Pizzo. Surviving participants of the 1951 plebiscite, Putha Tunyu and Sisa Yano, were honored during the program. Cultural performances, speech and prayers highlighted the event, emphasizing the Naga people's unity and struggle for political independence. The commemoration also recognized the challenges of division today, but reaffirmed the Naga people's unwavering spirit and their continued dedication to their shared vision for the future.
To the 75th Naga Plebiscite Day 2025. This morning I would like to share my welcome speech in two ways. The first is for the occasion and the second is for the nation. I extend my heartfelt greetings and welcome address to the surviving participants of the 1951 Naga plebiscite. I wholeheartedly welcome the NNC leaders and other Naga leaders to this historic occasion. I do extend my special welcome to the Kamyungans and the people from the eastern region who took the challenge to come here today. We are here today because of our collective interest in the nation building. Yet, we need to recognize the participation and the support of the Naga National Council leaders, the tribal apex bodies, different organizations, families, individuals in commemorating this event. Without their unwavering support and presence, this is impossible. No nation comes into existence by accident. Every nation's story is built on the resilience, unity, and determination of its people. Our nation, our Naga nation, building is not short of such stories, for the fact that we still coexist with the aggressors of our land that defines the irony of our endurance in nation building. The Bible affirms the foundations of each nation in the book of Acts, in Acts chapter 17, verse 26. From one man, he made every nation of men, that they should inhabit the whole earth. And he determined the time set for them and the exact places where they should live. I strongly believe that God has exactly put us in the place where we should be living as proud people of this part of the globe. Naga nationalism is unique because of the position that the Nagas took in a very crucial time. The Naga Plebiscite Day, as mentioned earlier, is significant because it reiterates the standard we have made to the Simon Commission in 1929 and the declaration of the Naga independence on 14 August 1947. In the past, the pioneers have faced enormous challenges such as abandoning their homes and families, imprisonment, harassment, groupings, treason, deception, and threats from within and without too. We must recognize that without the fervent persistence of our leaders, our history, our rights, and our dignity as free Naga people would have been swept away by petty governmental offers and economic packages. Therefore, we salute and give due recognition to our leaders for taking such a firm stand in the midst of such chaotic and challenging times. Also taking in cognizance, we regret the several opportunities that were missed due to the difference of our political interests and other protracted issues. Nevertheless, today, as we commemorate the occasion symbolically, we must be proud of ourselves for taking this bold stand. In our response to the challenges, in the first place, was one of the best things that our leaders did for us. Nation building is a continuous process, and it requires active participation and proactive political consciousness. Sadly, over the years, there have been unhealthy contentions and self-righteous attitudes that has splintered the common interest. But that doesn't mean we are defeated. Our coming together is a sign that we are not numb and apathetic to the crisis we are facing. Naga nationalism is a collective journey, and we are where we are today because of what we did and how we reacted to those challenges. Now the responsibility lies on how we carry on this great responsibility passed on by our leaders. Nationalism surpasses beyond self, and I believe those who are gathered here today are not for ourselves, but for our nation's future and for our political credibility. Considering this opportune time, the need to nurture our patriotism is pertinent because it gives us a sense of belongingness in this world. It is a shared sense of pride in the achievements of other individuals in whom one belongs as fellow citizens of Nagaland and in other words, all Naga inhabited lands. It is a sense of pride for the good things that the nation has done, something that is developed by a proper understanding of the nation's history and a sense of belonging to a group of people that includes previous generations within that nation. It gives us a sense of security with respect to the future because we expect everyone will work for the good of the nation and therefore will defend each person in the nation from attacks by violent evildoers, whether from within or without. And having said that, it is time for us to ask, what has gone wrong with our nationalism and the foundations that our leaders have laid down? We need to ask ourselves, everyone, whether the entrenched nature of our inactivity, incompetence, and intellectual and moral turpitude leave any scope at all for reflection and reparation. For so long, we have amplified our aspirations in various forms, but our voices have been silenced by bullets and bayonets, by ballots and bills, by bottles and bucks. Nevertheless, our faith, our dignity, and our spirits cannot be silenced by any force in this world. We are all first Nagas, and we are brothers and sisters by blood. Blood is thicker than water. Nothing can dilute our brotherhood, if not for our indifferences. Once again, welcome everyone. God bless Nagaland, God bless Naga people, and may our dream of becoming one nation, one people, and one destiny come true, regardless of our geographical and political boundaries. Thank you, Ugnali.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have the Naga National Anthem to be led and to be presented by the Union Band.
The Dimapur District Planning and Development Board DPDB meeting, initially scheduled for May, has been rescheduled to May 26, 2025 at 11 a.m. at the DC Conference Hall, Dimapur. All members have been requested to attend the meeting positively. The rescheduling was announced through a circular issued by the Office of the District Planning Machinery, Dimapur on May 16, 2025. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Prime Time. The Chumukitima Village Youth Society (CVYS) has extended its heartfelt condolences to the families of two individuals who tragically lost their lives in a fatal accident on May 15, 2025 at Old Chumukitima Heritage Village. The accident occurred on the ongoing bypass road where a vehicle carrying 4 occupants plunged approximately 300 meters off the road. CVYS has also wished a swift recovery to the injured individual and expressed appreciation to those who rendered selfless service during the incident, including the Chumukitima Traffic Police and the State Disaster Response Team. In light of this event, CVYS has reiterated its resolution to prohibit vehicular movement on the bypass road except for vehicles involved in construction work and local landowners, in the interest of public safety. The Lotha Baptist Youth Leaders Forum (LBYLF) organized a solidarity rally on May 15 at Vangkosong Ground, later shifted to Woka Village Baptist Church due to heavy rainfall, to promote peace and unity within the Lotha Baptist Churches Association (LBCA). LBYLF Governor Chenirao Jungi emphasized that the rally aimed to address the division within LBCA, stressing its matter concerning the entire Lotha community requiring urgent resolution. Despite claims of external influence, Jungi asserted the rally was conducted independently and peacefully. The event featured solidarity speeches and a mass prayer session, concluding with a peaceful demonstration reaffirming the youth's commitment to healing and church unity. LBYLF submitted a formal appeal to LBCA's executive secretaries urging an amicable resolution and expressing confidence in their ability to unify the churches under one LBCA within the Nagaland Baptist Church Council.
근데나 대도적으로 무서워질 필요다. 오zum 본시다. 애들이 장부 짓거나 시대입니다. 서로의 마음을 들어도 오zum 본시다. 엄마가 나가고 애 정신을 고쳐서 애 장부 짓거나 시도시 배우나시거나. 요거 고쳐서나 고쳐서나 예제까지 시도시 애한테 사서라도 어부 인류도서 사람들도 분명히
Northeastern Council NEC members Tenzing Norbu Thongdok and Longki Pangcho visited the Nagaland GIS and Remote Sensing Center NGISRSC on May 15, 2025 to review NEC-supported initiatives. During the visit, they urged the department to capture and update spatial data, store development projects under NEC-funded schemes, and assist in cadastral mapping, tracking life-saving drugs, and mapping road connectivity to health centers. The NEC members commended NGISRSC's significant contributions to the geospatial sector and encouraged the department to partner with other states to share innovations and achievements. NGISRSC showcased this geospatial plan for governance and sustainable development, highlighting its role in governance and decision support through a geospatial command center, web-based unit, and UAV-acquired high-resolution imagery. The center's innovative use of UAV technology was particularly praised for its potential to transform regional governance. The Kyeomyungan Students' Union KSU concluded the first edition of the Frontier Trophy, a 10-day football tournament themed Fight Against Drugs, on May 15, 2025. The event brought together 10 teams from across Noklak district, promoting football while raising awareness about substance abuse. Chief guest Benny M. Lanthiu, General Secretary of the Nagaland Football Association, commended KSU's efforts, emphasizing the importance of such initiatives in tackling drug abuse. Minimum Wagers clinched the championship title with a cash prize of Rs 70,000, while Rising Bowlers finished as runners-up. The tournament featured individuals awards including Golden Globe, Golden Boot, Golden Ball, and Most Promising Player, and concluded with a vibrant aroma final and prize distribution ceremony. The Department of Tourism, Government of Nagaland, recently inaugurated the Enopen Tourist Resort and Services Block at Konoma on May 15, 2025. Funded by the Northeastern Council NEC, the event was attended by Minister for Tourism and Higher Education, Temjun Imna Along, as the special guest, along with NEC members Tenzing Norbu Thongdok and Longki Pangcho. The development aims to boost tourism in Nagaland, showcasing the state's potential for growth in the sector. The National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Government of the People's Republic of Nagaland, NSC and GPRN has strongly condemned the Myanmar military junta's intensified force conscription campaign in the Naga Self-Administered Zone, NSAZ, which poses a significant threat to Naga civilians. The NSC and GPRN has maintained a non-interference stance in Myanmar's internal conflict, but the junta's action have disregarded the collective stand of the Nagas, causing widespread panic and insecurity. The enforcement of mandatory conscription law is seen as a direct threat to the Naga national movement and a grave human rights violation. The NSC and GPRN has urged all Nagas to continue resisting the junta's policy and call upon forcibly enlisted Nagas to contact the nearest authority. The NSC and GPRN has also condemned corrupt Naga groups collaborating with the junta, stating that they will protect the people and counter external threats. Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Nltv English Prime Time. The Chief Secretary of Nagaland, Dr. J. Alam, chaired a meeting on the administrative heads of departments AHODS and heads of departments HODS in the Secretariat Conference Hall on May 15, 2025. The meeting reviewed office attendance with the Department of Information Technology and Communication presenting on the topic. Dr. Alam noted a marked improvement in attendance since the issuance of related orders but emphasized the need for further improvement, urging AHODs and HODs to personally monitor attendance. The P&AR department made 3 presentations on key policies including periodic review of government servants, short-term worker policies, and setting up internal complaints committees ICC under the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act. The Chief Secretary also stressed adherence to the Nagaland Rules of Executive Business 2020 and urged departments to install prepaid electricity meters and avoid delays in seeking financial sanction for budgeted expenditures. The Indian Army engineers under the Spear Corps and the National Disaster Relief Force NDRF collaborated to conduct a groundbreaking disaster relief exercise, Exercise Rahat, at Rangapahar Military Station in Nagaland from May 13 to 15, 2025. This joint exercise aimed to elevate readiness and efficiency in disaster relief operations, particularly with the monsoon season approaching. The exercise featured intensive planning sessions, a lecture-cum demonstration, and a showcase of cutting-edge equipment and disaster relief operations, including rescue missions and critical medical assistance. Lieutenant General Abhijit Spandarkar praised the collaboration, emphasizing that it would catalyze enhanced preparedness and seamless synergy between the Army and NDRF. The exercise set a new benchmark in disaster relief operations, demonstrating the power of vision, expertise, and teamwork in saving lives and protecting communities. Union Minister for Agricultural and Farmers Welfare Shivraj Singh Chauhan inaugurated the administrative-cum-academic block and farmers fair at the College of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry in Jaloki, Peran on May 15, 2025. During the event, Chauhan announced a financial assistance package of Rs 338.83 crore for Nagaland's agricultural development. He emphasized the government's commitment to capacity building, scientific innovation, and self-reliance, urging students to emerge as ambassadors of veterinary science and take their knowledge to rural villages and farming households. A review meeting for the Nagaland Forest Management Project NFMP JICA was held on May 15, 2025 at the Chief Secretary Conference Room, where Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA officials met with Nagaland Chief Secretary Dr. J. Alam. The meeting focused on reviewing the project's progress, addressing challenges, and ensuring sustainable implementation across the state. The JICA team, led by Ishikawa Saya and Shushma Sen Adarshi, highlighted the project's progress and challenges faced during implementation. Discussion also centered on maintaining the project's momentum through convergence with other departments and self-help groups, SHGs, for better district-level implementation. A truck traveling to Tezpur to Kaliabor in Nagaon district veered off the Kaliabhomora bridge and plunged into the Brahmaputra river in Assam's Sonitpur district, resulting in one fatality. The incident occurred when the truck broke through the bridge's right side railing and fell into the river, likely due to loss of control. Additional Superintendent of Police Madhurima Das stated that passerby alerted authorities, prompting the deployment of NDRF and SDRF rescue teams. One body was recovered from the submerged vehicle, and ongoing operations aim to determine if others were involved and recover any remaining victims. The cause of the accident remains under investigation. The District Disaster Management Authority DDMA Namsai, in collaboration with the 186th Battalion CRPF, successfully conducted a two-day training session on outboard motor and dinghy boat operation to boost flood preparedness ahead of the monsoon season. Held on May 14 and 15, the program brought together trainers of trainers, AAPDA, Mitra volunteers, community members, and police personnel to improve local first responders' capacity in water-based rescue efforts. The training included theoretical instruction and hands-on experience on operating rescue equipments, with a practical session at Alubari Ghat in Chaukham where attendees simulated flood scenarios. This initiative aims to enhance local response systems and minimize risk during flood emergencies, marking a key step in strengthening the district's frontline readiness. In Debipur 26 Card village, Sepahijala district, a teacher, Sanju Sarkar, was accused of neglecting her duties at the Anganwadi center and embezzling midday meal food for 9 months. Villagers also reported that pregnant women were denied rice after an investigation. It was revealed that Sarkar lacked basic educational knowledge and she was removed from her position. However, her daughter showed up at the center a month later, sparking anger among the villagers. In protest, the women locked the center, demanding a new teacher before it reopens. The High Court of Meghalaya has issued strict orders to expedite the delayed Shillong Airport expansion project, instructing state authorities to complete land acquisition with 2 months. The court expressed concerns over ongoing delays and warned it may appoint a special officers to oversee the process if the deadline is not met. Additionally, the court directed the state to resolve technical issues regarding flight path obstruction. The central government has been asked to begin the tender process for infrastructure development. The next hearing is scheduled for July 15, 2025, with hopes of significant progress by then. Former Director General of Military Operation DGMO, Lieutenant General Anil Bhatt, commended Indians for their mature behavior amidst the recent military conflict with Pakistan. According to Bhatt, Pakistan would have wanted communal riots to erupt in India, but Indians have stood together, showcasing unity despite religious differences. The maturity is notable, especially given the country's history of communal tensions. The conflict between India and Pakistan escalated after a terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, which India attributed to Pakistan-backed militants. India's Operation Sindoor, launched on May 7, 2025, targeted 9 locations within Pakistan and Pakistan-administered Kashmir, marking a significant escalation in military posture.
Pakistan had an edge earlier because in Kashmir it had some support. Now that support has completely ebbed, and by and large the Kashmiri society is very much with India.
So in this whole Operation Sindoor which happened, one very important dimension which would have been Pakistan's desire to have communal riots in India, have the Kashmiris also being attacked. The Indian people have really behaved in a very mature way. we have Pakistan's aims would have been achieved if we had strife internally. Definitely, we are a majority Hindu country, but we have all other religions, and all of them have stood up.
The Assam police have apprehended Sanju Biswas near the Bhutan border in Tamulpur for allegedly raping a 16-year-old girl in Kaliabor. Biswas has fled and gone into hiding following the incident, but the Uluwani police successfully tracked him down and arrested him on May 16, 2025. He has been charged under the Protection of Children for Sexual Offences (POCSO) Act, and the case has been registered as case number 25/2025. According to experts, such abuse can have a profound and lasting lifetime impact on a child, altering how they perceive the world and themselves, and potentially creating a vulnerability that predators exploit. The rural road connecting Kokrajhar and Dhubri through Bodhgao Khashipara Bazar has become impassable due to its deteriorating condition, causing immense hardship to local residents, students, and vehicle owners. The road, located just 3 kilometers from Kokrajhar town, the headquarters on the Bodo Land Territorial Region (BTR), turns into a virtual pond with even a single spell of rain. The All Bodo Minority Students Union (ABMSU) staged a protest demanding immediate repair and restoration of the road. ABMSU General Secretary Jaidul Islam warned that if the road is not made motorable within a week, Arup Kumar De, the elected representative of the Fakiragam constituency and executive member of the BTC, would be barred off from entering the area. The protest highlights growing public frustration and calls for urgent government intervention to address the long-standing infrastructure issue. In a joint operation on May 15, the Assam Rifles and Customs Preventive Force seized 2.5 kg of heroin, number 4 worth of rupees 17.54 crore in Kelkang village, Champai district. Acting on specific intelligence inputs, security personnel launched a coordinated area domination patrol and discovered 219 soap cases filled with high-grade heroin. The seized narcotics were handed over to the Customs Preventive Force in Champai for further investigation and legal action. The seizure is part of ongoing efforts to curb drug trafficking in the region, which shares the porous international border with Myanmar and has seen a surge in smuggling activities. Union Agricultural and Farmer Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan virtually inaugurated the new academic and administrative buildings of the College of Horticulture in Thenswal, Serchhip district, and a postgraduate girls' hostel at the College of Veterinary Sciences and Animal Husbandry in Shelish, near Aizwal, on May 15, 2025. Chauhan highlighted Mizoram's potential for agricultural and horticultural development, citing its fertile land and favorable climate. He emphasized this institution would transform the sector, improving productivity and supporting farmers and students. Governor Lieutenant General RATD Vijay Kumar Singh noted that 55% of Mizoram's forest area is suitable for horticulture, but only 10% is currently utilized, stressing the need for cooperative societies, farmer-producer organization, and better market access. Chief Minister Lalduoma praised the institutions for delivering quality education, underscoring the importance of farmers' outreach programs and capacity building in horticulture and animal husbandry. The Sikkim Krantikari Morcha (SKM) organized a Tiranga rally from MG Marg to Paljor Stadium in Gangtok to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Sikkim statehood. Led by SKM President and Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, the rally was attended by cabinet ministers, MLAs, and government representatives and the general public, who chanted slogans like Bharat Mata Ki Jai. SKM Working President Kunga Nima Lepcha expressed gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for Operation Sindoor, which is said that silenced terrorists who were inhuman and brutal. The rally aimed to express solidarity with the nation and condemn terrorism, particularly the Pahalgam terrorist attack. Sikkim integrated into India as a state of May 16, 1975 following a referendum.
First of all, today is the 50th statehood date. Also, I'd like to
express my gratitude to, or best wishes or felicitations to all the service people for attending this historic attainment of 50 years of statehood. Organized this Tiranga Yatra from Titanic Park to Panjshir Stadium as an honor to the victory of India over Pakistan, over the terrorists who had unleashed so much of inhuman activities at Pahalgam, where we have lost 28 precious lives also. So this is just to express our solidarity with the entire country and also to express our gratitude to our Honorable Prime Minister.
A daring robbery occurred in the North Fulbari village under the Churaibari police station in Tripura's North district. Despite Chief Minister Dr. Mani Saha's straight argument against robbers and thieves, a gang of robbers held a gun to the homeowner's head and sharp knife to his chest, tying his hands and feet with a towel over his face. The robbers made off Rs 50,000, 3 mobile phones and gold ornaments. The incident has sparked intense panic amongst villagers, who are demanding actions from the police. The homeowner has confronted the media, urging the authorities to take necessary steps against the notorious robbers. The Churaibari police station officer in charge, Khokhon Saha, has assured that the culprits will be identified soon. A Tiranga Yatra rally was held in Wokha district on May 15 to condemn terrorism following the 2025 Pahalgam attack that claimed 26 civilian lives. Led by Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Yanthungo Peton, the rally aimed to express solidarity with the Indian Armed Forces and honor those who sacrificed their lives for the nation. The event commenced at Wokha Town Hall and concluded at Police Point, which participants observing a 1-minute silence for fallen soldiers and victims of terror attacks. Peton commended Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh for the success of Operation Sindoor, emphasizing the rally's apolitical nature and support from the armed forces. The rally saw participation for various political parties, civil society organizations, students and local residents, including the Ex-Servicemen Association of Wokha, representing 645 former servicemen. A 24-year-old notorious thief named Krishna Das was arrested by the Bishramaganj police for attempting to sell stolen golds and silver ornaments at a fraction of their value. Krishna Das from Pulba, Nalchar, Baramura area was caught at SB Jewelry in Bishamganj market after shop owner Litan Banik became suspicious when Das offered to sell the items for Rs 4,000, despite their worth exceeding Rs 1 lakh. The police recovered 10.850 milligrams of gold and 129 grams of silver, including gold conch shells, earrings, and neck chains. During interrogation, Das confessed to stealing the jewelry from Jayanta's Lakshar shop in Nalchar Bazaar. The Bishamganj police station OC Subimal Devnath informed the Melagar police station and Nalchar Bazaar businessmen about the incident and sent them Das's picture for identification. Tension runs high in Udaipur, Rajasthan, as trader called for a market band following an attack on a vegetable seller in the Dharmandi area on Thursday. The incident occurred when a dispute over vegetable prices escalated into a group clash, with swords and other weapons allegedly used. The vegetable vendor Sadhvir Singh, 52, sustained injuries on his head and face and was admitted to MB Hospital. 6 people have been detained by the police, and an investigation is underway. Udaipur Superintendent of Police Yogesh Goel assured action against deployed extra police forces across sensitive areas, urging the public to maintain peace and avoid spreading rumors.
सब्जी मंडी पर कुछ अज्ञात व्यक्तियों के द्वारा जो दूसरा पक्ष है समूह के, उनके कुछ ठेलों के 1 या 2 ठेलों के किसी ने आग लगा दी। इस पर तुरंत मैं स्वयं भी मौके पर पहुंचा और हमारे अन्य पुलिस बल मौके पर पहुंचा और फायर ब्रिगेड और आसपास के साधनों से उस आग को तुरंत बुझाया गया और भीड़ को समझाइश कर मौके से तीतर बीतर किया गया। मौके पर चूँकि संवेदनशील इलाका है, पुलिस बल तैनात कर दिया गया। सभी लोग गश्त और पेट्रोलिंग पर हैं और जो आरोपी हैं उनमें से एक आरोपी को हमने डिटेन कर लिया है। शेष आरोपियों को नामजद करके और उनको डिटेन करने का प्रयास किया जा रहा है।
सर, जो घायल है उसकी किस तरह की स्थिति है और जो कानून व्यवस्था अभी किस तरह से स्थिति है?
देखिए, जो घायल है वो राहुल राठौड़ जो है, उसके पिता के चोट लगी है। उसके नाक और मुंह पर संभवतः किसी ब्लंट ऑब्जेक्ट की चोट लगी है और चोट लगने के पश्चात उसका इलाज हॉस्पिटल में चल रहा है। उसकी स्थिति ठीक है।
Viewers will be back after a short break. Welcome back, viewers. You are watching Nltv English Prime Time. A small shoe merchant from Bishramganj Bazar, Sepahijila district, Tripura, Prasanjit Roy has accused HDFC's bank's Agartala Shankar Chowmuhani branch of misconduct. Roy's mother, Kalpana Rani Roy, took a gold loan of Rs 48,000 in June 2024, pledging 2 gold chains weighing 12 grams, when they went to repay the loan with interest on May 13, 2025. The bank authorities informed that the gold chains have been sold due to non-repayment. The bank offered Rs 23,000 as compensation, which Roy refused, citing the market value of the gold chains is Rs 1.1 lakh and the interest loan would amount to Rs 75,000. Roy claims the bank's action have compromised their credibility and alleges corruption. The incident has led to Roy's mother falling sicker and they plan to take legal action against the bank. The body of a 4-year-old girl was found lying on railway tracks on Friday in Haridwar and police suspect she was kidnapped, raped and then murdered. The girl was reported missing from her home on Thursday. Police suspect a man who has been living in the same house was behind the crime. Primary investigation held by police suggests a case of kidnapping, rape and murder. Haridwar SSP Premnand Singh Dovwal said police was informed about a 4-year-old girl missing and another person living in the same house. Suraj is also missing. Police fired FIR in connection with kidnapping. The body has been sent for the post-mortem. We are finding evidences. Primary investigation suggests kidnapping, murder and possibility of rape. We are waiting for the post-mortem report.
पुलिस को ये बताया गया कि उनकी 4 साल की बच्ची जो घर से लापता है और उसमें उन्हीं के साथ में रहने वाला एक व्यक्ति सूरज वो भी घर से लापता है। पुलिस ने तत्काल अभियोग पंजीकृत करके अपहरण का और इसमें आवश्यक जो भी वैधानिक कार्रवाइयाँ उसे करते हुए आज सुबह इस बच्ची का शव रेलवे ट्रैक के पास में मिला। पुलिस के द्वारा बच्ची को तत्काल पीएम के लिए भेजा गया और जितने भी वेयरअबाउट्स हैं उसको हम लोगों के द्वारा इसमें खंगाला जा रहा है। प्रथम दृष्टया अपहरण के साथ हत्या और
In a shocking incident in Kalitila, Ramchhara, Tripura, a man named Manoranjan Sarkar in an intoxicated state attacked his father, Jivan Sarkar, with a sharp axe in the middle of the night. The father, who has raised his son at great personal sacrifice, is now fighting for his life in the hospital. The attacker fled the scene, but a large police team led by Bishalgarh Sub-Police Division Officer Dulal Datta rescued the injured father and took him to the hospital. Police recovered the axe and have launched an investigation. The incident has sent shockwaves through the village. The Tibet Museum in Dharamshala, Himachal Pradesh celebrated the 48th International Museum Day on Friday morning, inviting various Tibetan artists to showcase their work. Tenzing Tobden, director of the museum, explained they pre-opened the celebration as May 18 as a holiday. The event featured the inauguration of the second volume of the Tibetan Museum's journal, an art exhibition by 7 Tibetan artists and a commemoration of the 30th anniversary of the abduction of the 11th Panchent Lama. The Tibetan writer Buchung D. Sonam emphasized the importance of art in telling the Tibetan story and connecting emotionally with people. The event was presided over the DIIR Secretary Karma Choying and attended the several Tibetan officials. International Museum Day, celebrated globally on May 18, aims to highlight the role of museums in cultural exchange and community building. The Miss World 2025 contestants visited the Asian Institute of Gastroenterology AIG Hospital in Hyderabad, showcasing the citizens' prominence in medical tourism. During their visit, they were briefed on the hospital's advanced medical care facilities, including its gut microbiome lab, where researchers collaborate with Nobel laureates. The contestants also interacted with child's patients and learned about the hospital's innovative technologies, such as smart toilets and stool banks for fecal microbiota transplantation. The visit is part of the Telangana's government broader strategy to leverage the global event and promote the state as a tourist destination, enhance its international profile and attract investments. The contestants are touring key attractions across Telangana, highlighting the state's rich cultural heritage and medical advancements. ISRO is set to launch its 101st satellite EOS-09 aboard the PSLV C-61 rocket on May 18, 2025 at 5:59 a.m. from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. EOS-09 will enhance India's space-based surveillance using advanced radar technology to monitor borders, coasts, and sensitive areas, crucial for national security. The satellite follows the RISAT-1 mission and strengthens capabilities in detecting suspicious movements vital for anti-terror operations. ISRO is also preparing to launch the NISAR satellite in collaboration with NASA, aimed at monitoring Earth's surface and natural disasters. This is all for Nltv English Primetime. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.